Welcome to Lesson 5.4. Today we'll explore the Reflection Report, a key tool for closing the challenge-based learning process through individual reflection. It helps students analyze their learning experience from multiple angles: narrative, emotional, cognitive, and critical. In this lesson, we'll get to know the Reflection Report. We'll see what it's for, go through its main parts: description, emotion, reasoning, and analysis, and find out how it can really help you think more deeply and carry your learning forward. Let's get started. In the assessment and self-assessment phases of challenge-based learning, the Reflection Report is an essential pedagogical tool. It supports metacognition and formative assessment by guiding students through a detailed analysis of their experience. The report begins with an introduction that clearly explains its purpose and what is expected from students. The first major section is focused on describing the experience. Students are invited to freely and openly share their perceptions without specific guidance. The aim is to identify which aspects of the process stood out most to them. In CBL, many elements, such as collaboration, problem solving, or specific knowledge acquisition, are important. However, students' spontaneous descriptions reveal which aspects they considered most significant or prioritized. This helps teachers understand what was emphasized or overlooked in their experience. For example, if 10 key themes are identified but students mention only a few, this highlights areas needing more attention in future teaching. This section is therefore strategic for informing pedagogical improvement. The next part introduces Likert scale sections, starting with emotional assessment. Here, students select the primary feeling they experienced during the process from a set of key emotions. This provides quick, quantifiable feedback about their emotional engagement. Additional emotions can be added based on student suggestions. This part is important, but not overly demanding in terms of assessment. Following emotional assessment, the report includes a cognitive and reasoning assessment section. This also uses Likert scales and focuses on an analytical evaluation of the process. The 6 questions relate to key areas of the learning path, such as dimensions represented in a project's center periphery map. The goal is for students to reflect individually on issues previously discussed at the group level, offering a personal perspective on collective dynamics at the end of the project. The final section is devoted to analyzing the experience in depth. Unlike the initial descriptive narrative, this requires critical reasoning and investigation. Students are asked to move beyond simple judgments like, "this was good" or "this was bad," and explore the causes and effects behind outcomes. This distinction between description and analysis is crucial at the university level, though it can be adapted to different student levels or contexts by changing terms or approaches. The goal is to develop students' capacity for analytical reflection, which supports deep and transferable learning. In summary, the Reflection Report is a versatile tool designed to collect valuable data on student perception, monitor emotional and cognitive states, and enhance analytical and self-reflective skills. It can be tailored to the specific needs of your teaching context, making it a flexible resource for educators. This concludes Module 5. In the next module, we'll turn to a central question: who is the teacher? We'll explore how this new role supports students, connects with real-world challenges, and shapes the CBL experience. See you there.